Hey guys, this is Chris from Found Gamers and I'm back with another video for you. And in today's how-to, we're going to be making something I've been wanting to make for some time now. Booker's case. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's a small clip for you.
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
One does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does.
Alright, so basically we're going to try to make that exact case. It's not going to be 100%. It's going to be as best as I can make it. But these are the things that you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need a case. Now, I'll put a link in the description of where I got this case. I got it at a store called Michael's. It's a small little wooden box. Now, the one you're going to find over at Michael's doesn't have this little latch in the front. I actually had to add that there myself. I just looked online for little latches and I found this used one for $2. Alright? So, not much. So, you need that also. You're going to have to probably put that yourself. Or if you can find a box just like this, with the latch already, you know, at least you're golden right there. Next thing you're going to need, Columbia coins. Now, I made a video already on this, on purchasing these coins. These you're definitely going to need. Next thing you're going to need a, well, obviously, what's inside the box, this right here. This is obviously not real. It's fake. It's plastic, alright? This is basically just a toy Mauser I got like some time ago off of eBay. It was custom painted, like you can see right here. I basically got it for this project right here. Now, obviously, it doesn't look exact to the gun that Booker has. It's a little bit different. The one that he has kind of has like little things here and has like a mount thing over here. You know, this is the best I can do right now. The cool thing is the cartridge piece comes off and goes back in. It obviously doesn't really fire or anything like that. It's a toy. So basically, I'm going to be using this for our project. Right, so you need that. Next, you need, if you notice when Booker opens the case, there are pictures inside, right? So I made these pictures right here. Now, if you want the exact pictures I have here, all you have to do is just type in Bioshock pictures or something like that. Bioshock Infinite pictures, and you might find them. Next, this I actually had to order online. This is the little plaque that goes on top of the box right there for Booker's. This is the little plaque that goes on top of the box. This I actually had to get on Etsy. That I'll put a link in the description where to get this. Now, the person that actually makes these makes them on demand. So, if you order one, if you decide to do this right here and order one, it's going to take some time until you get yours. I think I ordered mine. It took about a month and a half until I got mine, which I didn't mind. I didn't mind waiting, but it's going to take a while, so you have to be patient with this one. The person's making them literally on demand, alright? You're going to need one of these little guys right here. This is actually the key that's inside the box. This is the Songbird key, I think that's what's called. So this I actually got from my limited edition strategy guide. I also did a video on that as well. Go check that out. Link will be in the description for that. So, got the key. Alright, and let's see. The final little step, you're going to have to paint this box. Now, as you can see, it's not painted. There are a few things you're going to need. You're going to need these little foam brushes. And you're going to need paint. Now, there's 3 sets of paint you're going to need, just in case. You're going to need pre-stain. Basically, this kind of prepares the wood, so when you stain it, it doesn't get blotchy. You don't want your wood to get blotchy. Here's the actual stain itself. So the wood's going to be set color like that. So remember, you have to pre-stain the wood, rub off any excess, let it sit for a few minutes, and then you apply the wood stain. Now for this, you have to let dry. Probably going to take about a few coats, 2 or 3, who knows, until you probably get the desired color you want. And then after that, let it dry completely. And once that's done, I'm going to add polyurethane semi-gloss. This right here is going to basically protect the wood itself, at least the stain part. It's going to add a nice clear coat on top of it. So this way, if there's ever any scratches or anything like that, at least I know the wood stain is protected. So it's gonna look really nice. It's gonna give it a nice finish. So yeah, that's pretty much what you're gonna be needing for this entire project. Let's get started, alright? First step we're gonna do is I'm gonna paint the wood. I'm gonna prep it. Alright? See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so here we have the box. Now what I'm gonna be doing is, like I said, I'm gonna be adding the pre-stain first. After that's done, then we're gonna apply the wood stain, and then at least a few coats of the wood stain. And then once the wood stain is done, we're gonna apply this, alright? Alright guys, so it's literally been about 4 days since I started painting the box right here. As you can see, it's all done. It looks nice. So basically what I did was, as you saw, I put the pre-stain on first, waited about 20 minutes, rubbed off any excess, and then I applied the stain. Now the stain takes about 12 hours to cure per side, depending on where you live, on the humidity and whatnot. It could take up to 12 hours or more. For me, it took about 12 hours per side. So what I did was, as you saw, I painted the outside first, and then the inside, then the outside, and then the inside. So basically I did 2 coats each, and that took about 2 days worth. And then once that was done, I did the polyurethane. So I did about 2 coats here, 2 coats on the inside. So now it feels nice and smooth, looks really good. But now it's done. This was technically the hard part and the most time consuming. So now that this is all done, we can move on to the next step, which is applying the decal on top, which is going to be right here. It's going to say property of Booker DeWitt, 7th Cavalry, Wounded Knee. So there you go. I'm literally trying to read this through the camera. So, alright, so basically, now I guess this is going to be kind of irritating, but I'm going to be measuring up from here to here, down to here, trying to figure out the best spot, the exact middle of where this is going to go. So I have to basically try to figure out how to line it up so it hits dead center in the middle. Alright, so what I'm just going to be using is, I'm just going to be using like a basic ruler or whatever. I have my freaking How to Draw Manga ruler. So I'm just going to be like, putting it down like this, maybe measuring it by centimeters, because that would be a more accurate measurement. So I'm just going to be measuring here, measuring there, measuring down, measuring up, to get a proper measurement and to hit this thing dead center point, and then I can stick it on, alright? So I'm going to be doing that right now, and we'll take a look at how it looks after I'm done, right? Be right back. Alright, so now that that's applied there, it says Property of Book of the Wit, it's all on there. What's weird is I've noticed, like, it looks like it's too far to the side, but this is actually centered. This right here is centered. And this right here is centered too. It looks like it's off, but to be honest, it's not. It's just, it's like a trick of the camera for some weird reason. It's weird. If you look at it with your eye, it looks perfect. But for some reason on the camera, it looks a little bit crooked, but it's really not. It's actually perfect. Alright, so you have your sticker on there. And remember, I'm going to have a link in the description of where to get there. You can pick them up on Etsy. But our next step, we're going to apply the photos onto here. And after that, all we have to do is just dump everything else on in here. The extra remaining photos, the coins, key, and gun. Alright, so let's get to that. So basically applying the photos, this is what we're going to be using. These are what we're going to be using. These actually stick onto surfaces where you can actually apply your photos. And the two photos we're going to be using, this one right here, which goes right here, and this one right here, Monument Island, which will go right there. So I'm going to apply the stickers onto here, and we're going to take a look at it in just a moment, so we'll be right back. Alright, so finally those have been applied. It literally took me 10 minutes to put those on, but now they're applied and they look really good. Now we can put the contents inside the box. Okay, now the contents that are going inside the box first. I'll be putting our Columbia coins in there. So I'm gonna have the coins like this, so you can see like two and two, heads and tails. So coins go in here. Now we have the pictures, the other pictures. Okay, we have this little post-it thing that goes right there. Now we have Elizabeth's picture, and we have this piece. Now, I had printed these two separately. This has to go onto the back right here with Elizabeth's picture. What I'm going to do is you just take some double-sided tape, apply it on one end, and just, you know, stick it on. So this way it looks like it's one solid picture. Okay, so I just applied it onto the back. So basically when Booker comes out and looks at it, goes, oh, okay. Bring to New York unharmed. So that part's done. Place that right there. Key goes right there. And last but not least, gun. Now, obviously, I said before that this gun is just a toy gun. It's nothing harmful or anything like that. You can get these on eBay for like really, really cheap, $10, $15. So yeah, it's the gun that pulls back like that, whatever. So that will go right here. So there we are, guys. There you have it. Booker's case from Bioshock Infinite. Not really hard to make. It's more time consuming than anything else. So you guys, I really hope you liked the video. That's how you make Booker's case from Bioshock Infinite. At least this is my interpretation of how to make the case. If you could probably make it better than this. This is just how I did it. I'm actually an amateur on this. I'm a novice. But I think I did at least a decent job so far on recreating the case itself. As always, guys, thank you for watching. And please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Alright? See you guys later.